Hello, good morning. All are welcome for my fire safety class. It is a continuous education program I have planned, and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday I used to give this type of class. Already I have given you 10 videos on general safety awareness. Then basic fire safety also I have started. I think I have already given you 17th video. Today is 18th video. Today I am going to give you an 18th video. It is a continuous education program. This is mainly for to get some knowledge on fire safety subjects. That is not only for getting the job, but this will help in our life because fire hazards are very common in many places. Recently also there was a fire incident happened in India, that Serum Institute, that building, high-rise building, that fire has happened there, about 5 people life was lost is there. So such a life safety, life losing and property damages are happening many places. In order to avoid such a thing, so general publics also should have some type of a fire safety knowledge. On that point of view only I am giving, and moreover, those who are studied, those who are get some knowledge, they can have a good job also. That's a fire warden or fire safety officer, fire safety assistant, like this way. So many things. This I have already mentioned there. I am not going to continue it for wasting my time. Okay, last class I have discussed is that what is a fire emergency and fire drill in case of any fire occur, how the people are getting out from the building, and what are the precautions we have to take. Everything has been mentioned. And also what is a fire drill. Fire drill, it is also a mandatory type of thing, at least once in a 6 month or once in a year. In the high-rise building we have to do it just for familiarizing the system in case of a fire happen. So okay, these are the things we have discussed on last classes. Today what we are going to discuss, what is fire hazards and fire risk assessment. What is a hazards? Hazard safety, we have already mentioned that. Hazards means something can get harmful to us. Anything which can get harmful to us. Fire hazards mean because the fire, what are the things going to be getting harmful to us? That is one main thing. How many people are. Second thing, how many people are going to get affected. All this thing we have to identify it. So fire hazards mean because of the fire, what are the hazards? What are the occurrences? Harmful is going to be coming. And what are the source of fire hazards? These are the things we have to identify. Risk means the consequence of the hazards and the severity of that hazards. That also we have to identify. Risk. So fire risk assessment is a very big subject actually. This is normally doing on a specialist people with a high rank or high knowledgeable person. But as a general knowledge for general safety purpose, anybody can have some knowledge about the fire safety. Fire risk assessment can be identified and easily we can prevent fire. So that is the idea of this class. Say in your building or in your area, in your industry, if there is any chances of a fire occurrence are there, that how we can eliminate. With these things we are going to discuss it. So hazards means anything which can get harmful to us. Fire hazards means because of the fire, how the hazards are happening, what are the fire hazards. So what we have to do, then risk assessment. Risk means the consequence of the hazards and the severity of that. It's a combination of this, hazards and severity. This is the risk actually. So fire risk assessment means these some 5 steps we have to follow. What are the 5 steps? 1 is identify the hazards. Identify the hazards, fire hazards, what are the area that we have to identify. Second, this is the first step you have to do it. That how we are doing that I will come in next one. Next one is the how many people this are going to be happen. How many people is going to be affected actually. Because of this hazard, how many people is going to be affected, that we have to identify it. Then next step is evaluate the things. What are the facilities we are having? Any other extra facilities we require it? That what are the present facilities, whether it is sufficient or we have to provide any additional facilities? This is what we have to evaluate it. Then whatever your finding is there, you record it. Fourth one is record your finding. Then fifth one is this should be reviewed. Suppose any additional facilities is there that you have to provide, and every 4 or 5, 6 months it has to be reviewed. Actually, fire risk assessment is a legal requirement. Whenever any organization, more than 5 people are living, there must be a fire risk assessment can be done. Who are doing this fire risk assessment means, or maybe especially appointed as a fire warden, or the people, those who are working there as a chief of that people, they have to do this 5 steps only you have to do it. This is anybody can do it, but the bigger organization and other thing, specialized qualified people, certified people are there, and that is also required because of getting the legal requirement for insurance and other thing. So first again I will just explain once more thing. Identify fire hazards. Identify fire hazards means what are the sources of a fire occurrence. We have already studied what are the fire occurrences can occur. There are 3 things are there. Fire is required or oxygen, then fuel is required, then heat is there. So these 3 sources we have to identify. One is there, air everywhere is there, so we cannot do anything with the quantity of air. Next one is identify fuel. Any type of fuel is available there or not. Easily combustible materials, and fuel is almost there many places that we can see that. Next important factor is there. Important factor is heat sources, ignition sources. What are the type of fuel we are using and what type of ignition, whether it is a overload of the plug, electrical ignition sources is there, or open flame is there. Such type of things we have to be identify, and we have to report how many people. These are the sources of hazards identification things we have to do it. Then how many people it is going to be affected, that what we can calculate it. Suppose in a high-rise building, say 10-story building is there. In every story, 2 apartments or 2 houses are there. Every houses, suppose 4 people are there. So in case of a fire has happened there, how many patients are going to directly there? 4 into 10 people. So 4 plus 4, 8. 8 into 10 means about 80 people are going to be affected in case of a fire happened there. That in that building only. In addition, there are so many people are coming. That is, visitors are there, vendors are there. They are also going to be affected. So like this way, we have to identify. In case of fire happened in this particular building, how much this can be affected. Then evaluate the risk. Evaluate means what are the facilities we have provided. In each floor there is a fire plan is there, emergency plan, that indication is there. Fire extinguishers are provided. Fire alarm system has been provided. Or sprinkler system has been there. Such type of fire protection system we have provided. People are aware of the things that also be evaluated is there. Then whatever the thing is there, that you have to one by one record it, and finding is there. Then whether according to your finding, if an improvement is there, that improvement has to be taken care of the next time, so that such type of incidents we can eliminate it. People should be educated thoroughly. I will just give you some more examples that because of the ignorance of the people, how this fire incidents has happened there. Recently, one incident I want to tell you. In one kitchen, one lady is cooking there. Immediately she has seen some cockroach was passing through this one. Call her husband, you bring that cockroach spray. So he brought the cockroach spray and immediately just applied that one. A very big fire occurred there, and she got about 50% injury. You must have seen that cockroach spray. That flame symbol is there. It is a flammable materials, and it has written that you should not never apply in the flame. So that knowledge he was not there. That's why such a thing was happening. Similarly, in our body spray, in any type of thing, when any candle. So this also happened when birthday celebration. Somebody has just put a spray on the candle for just celebrating more there. Then that fire has occurred there, and so many people got like that fire there, and so many people got affected. So this type of knowledge people has to be given. That is the main idea. Then we can eliminate this fire. So I think you got some idea or the fire risk assessment, identify fire hazards and how many people it is going to be affect, and evaluate the facilities available, and also record the finding, and next one is review the things. These are the steps of a fire risk assessment. It's a simple way I have just shown you, and hazards means already I have know it. Thing which can get harmful to us. These are the things. Now there are a lot of things we have to tell, but for the time being, I'm just going to stop it. If you like this class, please like it and share it there, and also subscribe to this channel. And next class, I will be giving with a another subject. Wishing you all of you a good day. Good day means healthy, happy, and safe day. Thank you very much for seeing my class. Okay.